Hello and welcome from beautiful Geneva in Switzerland. In last week's episode, I talked about the areas of expertise of a quality coach. In today's episode, I will explain why weightlifting for tennis players makes sense since there are different points of view with regards to physical conditioning for tennis players. Some people believe there should be no weightlifting involved whatsoever because that makes the athlete bulky. Others believe that a tennis player only should use light weights when working out because using heavy weights makes the athlete move slower on the court. Today, you will learn about three things. First, the purpose of weightlifting for athletes. Second, why weightlifting is not bodybuilding. And third, kinetic chain efficiency. Okay, so first of all, the purpose of weightlifting is to make the athlete very balanced with their strengths so that the joints function properly by enhancing range of motion or flexibility. So the goal is to make the athlete very balanced, meaning muscle balance, with their strengths and increase the range of motion so that the joints function properly. Once the strength imbalances and flexibility issues have been corrected, then you apply everything else. Most coaches just want to focus on resistance or speed, but if one makes something faster or if you make something stronger but it's already imbalanced, then one will increase the imbalance, which then commonly leads to injury, and hence you, the coach, did nothing that was beneficial to the athlete. In other words, the training program was ineffective and the coach wasted the athlete's time. This is the most common error committed by many coaches. Okay, second of all, weightlifting for athletes is not bodybuilding. For example, the athlete can use free weight exercises, such as the front squat, where the athlete's body needs to stabilize the action, which emulates the physical demands required during a tennis match, since the athlete needs to stabilize his or her body during stroke production. On the other hand, bodybuilding often involves machine-based training where muscle groups are being isolated and stabilization occurs via the machine. Therefore, weightlifting is beneficial to a tennis player, whereas bodybuilding oftentimes is not. Optimizing kinetic chain and transfer of energy efficiency is very important because in order to enhance athletic ability and overall performance, energy transfer must be optimized since energy is required to move quickly around the court or hit powerful shots. Now, according to Newton's second law of motion, which describes the relationship between a force acting upon a body or object and the motion that body or object experiences due to that force, a force F can be expressed as mass, meaning m, of an object times its acceleration, or in short, F equals m times a. With regards to exercise, a force can be thought of as a muscular pushing or pulling action that controls movement, causes movement, or inhibits movement of the entire body or body segment. Now, in order to exert force, muscles require energy, and efficient transfer of energy is required in order to transfer the maximum amount of force. Since power can be expressed as force times distance over time, efficient force transfer and hence energy transfer will have a positive effect on maximum power output. Therefore, optimizing energy transfer is crucial for optimizing overall performance on the court, and energy transfer can be enhanced by using free weight exercises since they enhance stabilizer capabilities, which means less energy is lost. Now, according to the aforementioned, Force can be expressed as mass of an object times its acceleration, and power is defined as force times distance over time. So according to the definitions, how can one become powerful if the mass of the object being used is light? Does that mean one needs to lift super heavy weights, for example, squatting 400 pounds? No, the purpose is to enhance athletic conditioning. It means that one needs to optimize athletic capabilities so that the tennis player can perform well on the court, which implies that managing one's body becomes more important than the total amount of weight being lifted. Well, that's it again for today's episode. As usual, opinions differ. What's your point of view? Let us know below in the comment section. A brand new episode will be available next Sunday. So make sure you don't miss it and subscribe. In the meantime, I recommend you watch some of the previous episodes. You should really watch them all. If you like what you saw, tell your friends. I'm sure they will appreciate it. I'm Philipp Halfmann. Thank you for watching and auf Wiedersehen. Tennis Conditioning TV episodes are licensed under Creative Commons. You are welcome to link or embed these videos, forward them to others, and share these ideas with people you know. Brought to you by Advanced Concepts of Strength and Conditioning for Tennis. Available at tennisconditioningbook.com. Music by Dan O at danosongs.com.